We should be live. Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to another exciting edition of Getting in Gear, presented by Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado. Today, I'm joined by Eric,
Hi.
and I'm
Hello.
I'm Jacob. We're going to look at the Boss SY-1000 guitar synthesizer today. We have on loan with us a Godin multi-ack.
Yes.
Nice, we got sound. A Godin multi-ack from a friend of Flipside by the name of Colin.
Yeah. Colin's great, and I've been bugging him for months to bring this in, because I've wanted to play with the SY-1000 for a long time, and it's been taunting me. So.
Yeah, and we have this awesome guitar. The multi-ack has the multi-channel pin output that the SY-1000 likes to see. It's a 13 pin, and then that can be converted to MIDI if you wanted to control anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, and what it allows you to do is take each string and use it as an individual control, right?
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. This goes all the way back to pre-MIDI. It was did all this wonderful research and then forgot, of course. 1977, the Roland GR500 came about.
Okay.
And that was the very first thing. And it had a 24-pin cable to get from the GS500 guitar to the GR500. And then following that came the GR300 and then the GR100, which were all just further iterations on themselves. And then in 1983, we finally get MIDI. And that standardized a language for all of synthesizers and controllers and all of the things so they could speak to each other.
To each other. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I've just started dipping my toes into the world of MIDI.
And
MIDI, it's been pretty fascinating with what you can do with all the stuff that's out there on that.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where the person who came up with MIDI freely shared it with the entire industry to standardize this thing and took no money for it.
Wow.
It was an open source
Deal on that, which is cool, because I know that was a lot of frustration with that I heard of folks in the past of it's like, you need this and you need this and you need this.
Yep.
And nothing would talk to each other.
Yep.
And now the fact that you can just kind of get whatever you want almost, and for the most part they all get along.
Oh yeah, and here we are 42 years later,
still using it,
and the standard is still there. We've graduated to MIDI 2.0, but the initial rollout of MIDI was so robust that we're still not fully utilizing all of its capability. And 2.0 just gives you finer control.
Yeah.
Like it goes from like controlling hundreds of things to like many thousands of things.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yes. Well, and even beyond just instruments, but lights.
Yeah.
So like, one of our favorite bands, Church Fire, is like the whole show is just kind of set up.
Yeah.
To be all like, it's like,
it's all MIDI mapped.
And it frees them up to entertain.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's such good entertainers in that regard.
Oh yeah.
That they're still playing everything and doing things. But it's just, I was like, man, that kind of inspired me to start getting into it. Honestly, after starting to see them, not the big giant productions that you may be used to, where you're like, the big stadium shows, I'm sure they're all very much MIDI and corresponded, but
Oh yeah, time coded.
right.
Yeah.
But to see like a local band being able to do that at venues that you're playing at, and you're like, well, that's not just for
no,
the big wigs.
not anymore.
So
Just like everything,
yeah,
the barrier of entry has come way down. And their friend built them those
Right.
lights,
Yeah.
which is even cooler.
yeah,
Like,
no, it is cool, and you're like, oh, like we're gonna get you to do that, and then teach me.
and he's now a fourth member of the band.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is great.
it's super cool. And yeah, the capabilities of MIDI are endless. If you can think it, you can probably achieve it.
Yeah,
There may be a workaround or two,
right,
but you can probably get there.
right.
Yeah. It's a pretty fascinating, fun thing. And so this was pre-MIDI, and they came up with this very similar, it almost looks like a MIDI cable. It just has a few more pins.
Right.
But that gives you the capability of assigning each string to control whatever you want.
Yeah. No,
Like-
it's wild. I got to play with an old store I used to work at. We were also a Godin dealer, so we had the like the multi-act guitars and all those things. And I'm trying to think of which model. It was one of the Boss guitar synth units. And that was cool back then. We had one of our guitar teachers was sitting around. He had a like saxophone setting, which sounded great, and he's doing kind of this little piece he had learned, and our saxophone teacher actually comes out and was just like, where are these people playing? Because he was like in the back teaching lessons and comes out, he heard all these saxophones going. He's like, where's this like saxophone quartet that I'm hearing and stuff? And we're like, no, it's like, I think his name was Walter or something like that. And he's like over there playing. He's like, wow, that sounds good. And they had the like, it even like would get the breath kind of sound of some of those things on there too. And had really cool like drones and loops and stuff, like kind of drum loop things.
Mm-hmm.
And we never dove into it with like an editor or anything like that, but just we'd, spend our 15 minutes at work or whatever, just kind of like playing it, product testing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what you got to do
Yeah.
on there. But so
My first experience with this was in high school. Our band teacher had the Fender Roland Strat
okay,
and a GR09, possibly, or the VG8. And it was the neatest thing. The guitar player in the band mapped each string to a different thing. He had drums on one string.
okay, so you kind of like boom.
Yep. And then like violin on another and
Right.
sax on the other.
That's wild.
Yeah. I wonder if he kept up on any of that. Justin Donovan was his name.
Okay,
I think he's down in New Orleans now playing music.
it's a one-man band show down in New Orleans with this Roland MIDI.
Yep.
Roland Stratocaster.
You absolutely could. You could take a Roland Cube and
Yeah,
this thing and you go down
and go at it.
and go at it. Well, let's dive into some sounds. Let's hear
Let's
this
see what we
thing.
got.
So- If you want to, I hadn't sound checked this yet, but here we go. And we are running stereo. We're coming out of the SY-1000 into a pair of Rev amplifiers. One's a D20 and one is a G20, both on the clean channel.
So
And let me pan these hard left and right for y'all. Oh yeah, if you've got headphones or a good set of speakers, this sounds nice and wide. We'll go
I'm
ahead.
trying to figure what we're on with this one now. I will say they put a lot of stuff in this editor, so I wonder if we can do. See what that. Is a crystal.
Go back to this other thing for a second. There we go.
So
Now we'll go back. So right now we're on Crystal's synth. Looks to be preset 3.
and that I was just changing the ring mod into.
And Eric has on his laptop open an editor for.
If this shows. Okay.
Here, I wonder if I can quickly do. There's a quick view of the editor.
Essentially takes this screen, puts it so you can.
And we'll get advanced here soon enough and be able to share the screen on the screen with you.
So, I should have done more reading on this before, but instrument 2.
Yeah, and so as you can see, there's a couple different instruments that you can load up and have different effects chains going on the different instruments. On instrument 1, we've got an octave synth, or an oscillator synth. On instrument 2, we've got the GR300 and a dynamic synth on instrument 3. That has a delay and a sample and hold on it, and the oscillator synth has a chorus. Beyond that, they're all summed together with an EQ, looks like a volume pedal, and a delay. And then even post that, it looks like you can do more delay, reverb, compression, and send different things to each output, it looks like.
Yeah, so here you get some oscillators.
And on the normal input, so on the guitar input, you can take a normal guitar input as well. It looks like you've got a DS1 into an amp, an EQ, a noise suppressor, and a chorus.
Oh, let's trade out the.
So there's a lot going on just with that one sound. And it looks, and you can
Yeah,
mix.
we can add a rat.
Where'd you put the rat?
Oh, the distortion.
Oh, DS is distortion. I assumed it was a DS1. And you're probably also able to hear the acoustic guitar sound through our microphones. I'll take a quick moment to say hello to those in the chat. We've got Eric in there and Gordo. Thanks for joining us today. If y'all have any questions,
Gordo's
feel free
really
to
going after
ask.
that XP, isn't he?
Loving that XP.
Yeah.
Would you like me to play? And
Yeah.
you
I'll
can
play the
fiddle.
fiddle.
I'll fiddle and you fiddle.
Watch out for it.
All right. There's a lot going on here, folks. Lots of cables. So many cables. We're also joined by Dylan. Thanks for joining us.
Let's see, what do we want to... There we go. That's some fun.
Ooh.
Well, that's got some nice...
Why does this not like us very much? Look at me, Ma. I'm Alan Holdsworth.
I will say that their language is different from the other ones I played with. Noise suppression. What is that? Ooh, that got a little sparkly. Okay. Get your...
And tell the people what you're
Yes.
adjusting.
So, yeah, so kind of finding some of the cutoffs and the resonance things in the filter. I've got your oscillators. And you can... I'm just trying to figure out what's all in here still. Your envelope of depth. There we go. I'd like to know where that arpeggiator is located. Amp, LFO.
In the second instrument, maybe?
Because that's an oscillating synth. String center. Oh, you can pan your strings.
Oh, that's cool.
So like, you play your
I'm playing the 2 E's.
the low E. Let's see if I can do it. Are you hearing the low one in your left?
I'm kind of hearing it still.
It really does track that stereo nicely, though.
Yeah.
Tuning type, open D. Nashville tuning. Did that just change the tuning of your...
It should have.
Oh, that's kind of cool. If you can just go to straight open D. Here, let's find a little more normal.
What's going to be crazy is you're going to be able to still hear the acoustic guitar through our mics.
Right. So, alternate tune.
So I'm playing an E chord.
Let's see if we do an open D chord.
So here, I'm going to mute our mics for just a second. I think because of the the arpeggiator, you're not able to hear the
Hear
chord.
the thing. Yeah, how do I turn off the arpeggiator? There's a chord sequence.
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah.
But again, because of the acoustic qualities of the guitar.
Here's a dadgad 12 string. That's probably...
That's wild.
That is wild. Let's play in here for a little bit. D modal.
Oh, and Dylan's saying one of our gremlins that's turning off our camera might be a full SD card.
Oh.
And no worries, we'll deal.
There's a wide arpeggio.
found
The
himself
hero's
in.
going in.
We had the same idea. I was like, the hero entered the clearing. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I was gonna say Enter the Woods, but
A clearing in the woods.
that's true. They're coming out of the woods into the clearing. We need to find like that.
Oh, and hey, Carla. Just join us in the chat. And if you're listening to this in the future, when we're not live, come join us live sometime.
Yeah. I like that one. This is Cave Swim. So they've got a lot of good amp modeling and stuff too, like if we want an acoustic bass. You want to switch and you play on this editor?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Yeah. You play around with the...
Oh, here, I'll just do it from here.
Oh.
I'll figure it out.
Sounds like cats in space. Little meows.
Listen to that acoustic guitar. Aha, there we go.
Gordo loves his cats. So Gordo likes cats like James likes hot dogs, I think.
Well, that was mighty creepy. One of the people from the chat just appeared live in person.
Here. We're being stalked.
Well, that's a really nice phaser. I'm adding in a little bit of a delay.
Ooh, I like that.
Crystal effect. I'm gonna turn you to open D, so just keep playing the same thing. Didn't seem to do much.
Yeah.
There's drop C. And it's kind of doing it.
So that's.
And Eric's got controls on the guitar that he can utilize. These.
So that's just your MIDI volume. Or I can screw up Jacob's free preset and go. But I can.
Added in the GR300.
Say the tracking on this is really nice too.
Yeah, there's no latency whatsoever, or at least any discernible.
Right. If I can.
Oh, in this mode, in
Ooh.
poly effects mode, you can, like you said, pan all the strings
Right.
any which way you want. That's pretty cool. Let's check out some presets.
Here, I want to look at this slice of fire.
Oh, I see. These all turn on the 3 individual voices.
Okay.
So we're back to guitar. And there's the poly effects. There's the other poly effects. And the GR300. So that's cool.
Yeah. Here, let me scroll through some of these presets quick and see what looks interesting. Alien folk song.
Yeah, let's hear it. They keep sending landers to the moon. They're just polluting my backyard. Is that an
So-
alien folk song?
Maybe. Okay, that's cool. Turn off some of those different ones. Okay, so the D's got the octave.
But the lower 2 note don't?
Don't, right. What?
Gordo's trying to sell the guitar.
This one?
Yeah.
It's not even ours. You can explain a call-in when it's not here. That one is neat. What else do we got in here? Pretty and gross.
Oh, this would be awesome. I like that a lot.
Yeah. For what?
We're selling the guitar.
Oh.
I thought you were making a joke.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Apparently Colin doesn't want this guitar back. So if you would like it, and the SY-1000,
Come in.
we'll make you a deal.
Yeah. It's pretty fun.
It's very fun.
Whoa.
So
I didn't do it on that one. Doesn't do it there. So it's only on the top string. So that's
and maybe only if you open up the envelope. There are certainly some wild sounds to
Right.
be had in here.
I like that one. What else do we got? Breathing out. We could all do some of that these days.
Oh, if you've got headphones or a good set of speakers, this sounds... There's so much movement there.
A little too much. Ooh, here's a rhythm.
Oh, like that Pink Floyd song? On the Run?
Yeah. Well, that was a fun one. About walking on Mars. We got a lot of...
All over the place. I should have used this for my show on Friday night.
Yeah. Fantasia.
Nice.
So yeah, those different string settings really, because like you don't get that with just. You get that nicer, softer, kind of like shimmer.
Mm-hmm. And then the growl.
Yeah.
Oh, ring mod.
Just on that E string then.
Mm-hmm.
And the A string.
So if you're really creative, you can get
Yeah, if you're one of
really
those.
in the weeds on this. And if
If I was a
you're
better guitar player, I could get it.
yeah, if you're one of those guitar players where you have full mastery of the fretboard, this thing could be a
Yeah.
wonderful tool for you.
You wouldn't have to hire a band,
No,
you know?
not at all.
Nobody's late. Nobody forgets things.
They're not playing too loud.
Right, they're not
too quiet.
Right.
And you know, Zubin Thakar says the SY-1000 lets me do things that traditional pedals can't do and opens up a whole new world of sonic possibilities.
I could see that.
You can craft unique tones.
I think, well, that's what I think one of the fun new things about the whole pedal world today is that there are like more opportunities to craft your own sound. Kind of thing, you know, it's not like coming of age. It was like when I was growing up,
Mm-hmm.
there was just few selections to really choose from
Right.
that you could do. And now with what's out there,
The
I mean,
possibilities are literally endless.
yeah, it is one of those things. And a lot, you know, we spend a lot of time dealing with people that are chasing somebody else's sound,
Sure, sure.
you know, which is,
Let me get that Stevie Ray tone.
yeah, I want this, I want that.
Mhm.
And, you know, you're like, yeah, here, this will kind of get you there, but like most of it's practicing in your fingers and doing that. But it's also an opportunity to like tell people like, hey, like this will get you in that ballpark, but you know, you can find your own voice,
Right.
you know, inspired by those people.
Well, or not even. Like, I'm a sonic explorer, and
Oh yeah.
I love to find sounds that may be reminiscent of something, but they're not built on those.
No, I definitely have my influences.
Yeah.
That like people, you know, there's been musicians over the years that have heavily influenced
Oh, yeah.
my playing and my sound and what I chase after. And then, but it's a lot of, there's so many of them too. You know, the great ones, like,
It
just-
becomes this, like, stew.
yeah. And like the great ones, definitely like me as a bass player, there's those that like stick out. And then there's the other ones so that you're like, well, I like this concept. Even like drummers too, like there's a handful of drummers I like watching that you're kind of like, you know, when we're doing our Mirrors Monday, tune
Which
in.
is coming up in a couple
Coming up.
hours.
Yep. But like there's drummers that have influenced how I even like hit my springs and stuff to be like, well, I want to replicate this guy a little bit. So
Speaking of great drummers and community things, well, that's for another time, I guess. But Nate Smith will be here next weekend.
oh, cool.
Yeah. Up at Chautauqua and Boulder Theater.
Nice.
Yeah. That'd be a pretty rad thing to check out.
There's so much good stuff always to check out around here.
And it sounds like we're getting some rain.
Cool.
And on that note, I think we're going to bid you adieu for the day. And we want to thank you all for joining us for Getting in Gear, presented by Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado. Today we were looking at the Boss SY-1000. I want to thank Eric for joining me today. And if you want any of these things or have any questions about it, you can come visit us at the shop or email us. Hit up our website, flipside-music.com.
Follow us on all the socials.
Follow us on all the socials. Hit like and subscribe.
All that stuff.
All the good stuff.
Any little bit of support helps. So.
Definitely. And we hope you all have a wonderful week. And we'll catch you on the flip side.